This is a strange sealed room. The man just needs to press this switch on the wall. All kinds of random things will pop out from it, like a vase, or a piece of sushi, and switches like this cover the entire wall. His goal is to somehow open a door from them. Otherwise he will be trapped here forever. It is just like opening a blind box, because you never know what will pop out in the next second. Although this place is full of surprises all the time, the man feels no joy at all. Right now he just wants to get out. Then he impatiently presses one of the switches, only to have a toothbrush pop out. Now even toiletries are ready. Looks like they do not plan on letting him leave, but he is not discouraged. He presses another switch. This time a big loudspeaker pops out. He cannot figure out what this is for. Is it because his cries for help are too quiet? But there is no response at all. The man has no choice but to keep opening blind boxes. Unexpectedly this time a potted plant drops out. He is extremely disappointed. The things that come out are more useless each time. He has no mood to water flowers or plant trees here. Next he presses the fourth switch, and a large vase pops out. Looking at these strange things on the floor, the man is furious, but he can only keep opening blind boxes helplessly. This time it is a pair of chopsticks. After seeing this he cannot take it anymore. Then he starts pressing the switch repeatedly, to vent his frustration. When he sees chopsticks popping out of the wall non-stop, he actually gets more and more excited, and he plays like this for half an hour, before stopping, to press other switches. He does not know how much time has passed. The whole room is full of supplies he opened, but without exception all are useless. In anger, he throws the balloon in his hand, and it happens to hit a switch. This time a piece of sushi pops out. He hurries forward. Finally there is something he can eat. After all this he is already hungry, but having sushi without sauce is unbearable for the man. So he randomly presses a switch, hoping to get some sauce, but it is sushi again. He is speechless. Then he presses another switch, but the result is the same. No sauce. He really cannot eat it. Then he tries again, but no matter which switch he presses, it is always sushi. He can only make do for now, even without sauce. It still tastes okay. Before long, he finishes the whole plate of sushi, and even feels he is not full yet, so he presses the switch again. This is obviously on purpose. In anger, the man presses a random switch. This time a VR headset pops out. Out of curiosity, he puts it on. Then he sees the truth of the wall, and the secret of the switches. He cannot believe it. The switches he has been pressing are actually the little angel's little treasure. The other side keeps pointing in one direction. Then the man follows the hint, and presses that switch. The next second the lights in the room go out. A huge countdown appears behind him, and all the switches start disappearing. Then he sees an unbelievable scene. A week passes just like that. He still has not found the exit, but he has read 5 comic books. After finishing the 5th, he wants to read the 6th, but when he presses the switch, the 7th comes out instead. No matter which switch he presses, the 6th just will not appear. But when he presses the 3rd switch, a door actually appears behind him, but he does not notice. By the time he realizes, the door is already closed. He wants to open that door again, but forgets which switch it was. He has no choice but to pick one at random. This time the man finally gets it right, although he has found the exit. As soon as he lets go of the switch, it resets again, so the time left for him is very short. He tries running straight over a few times, but it is impossible to make it. Soon the man thinks of another way, shorten the distance between himself and the exit. Then he finds a rope, and ties it to the switch, so he does not have to run so far. Once everything is ready, he turns and runs to the exit, but still does not make it. This drives the man crazy. The exit is right there, but he cannot leave. In anger, he grabs a handcart, hoping to use its force to push himself in. Obviously that does not work either. He knows that only by holding the switch down will the exit stay open, so he must find something heavy. Now the large vase becomes useful. Without hesitation he presses it down on the switch, but it lasts only a few seconds before being pushed up again. The man did not expect the switch to be this strong. Even lifting the vase is hard for him. Now he can only think of adding weight to it. At this moment, he remembers the water spraying switch from before, so he quickly presses it, but he did not expect the water flow to have tracking. Wherever he goes, it follows. Helplessly he slowly guides it into the vase, but after collecting water for a long time, it is not even enough to water flowers. Soon the man thinks of another idea. Fill the vase with sushi, to make it heavier. Although this is a good idea, he clearly overestimates his strength. The vase is heavier, but now he cannot move it, so he uses chopsticks to take some sushi out. Only then can he finally lift it. But the switch location has somehow changed. The man has no idea which one is the exit, so he presses one at random. The next second the black guy appears, and accidentally kicks the vase. Seeing this he is speechless. The other side sees he is fine, and leaves, but as soon as he turns around, the vase shatters. Now the man completely breaks down. He grabs some sushi and smears it on the switch, thinking the rice balls can stick it down, but the next second it breaks free. Then he takes some tape, and sticks it down hard. The result is the same. Seeing tape fail, he tries a metal plate, but it still breaks free easily. No matter what he tries it does not work. This makes the man want to give up. Maybe living here is not so bad. There is food and water and entertainment. But that day when he wants to brush his teeth, he finds there is no toothpaste, so he presses a random switch. The next second a rope drops down. This instantly gives him an idea to leave. Use the rope to swing to the exit, and it actually works. Just when he thinks he can finally leave this place, he finds the door needs a key to open. The man is speechless, then angrily kicks the wall, and accidentally opens the key. He feels hope again. Unfortunately that kick was random. Now he does not know which switch it is, so he tries the blind boxes again. That really scares him. After some mental preparation, he carefully presses the switch again. The crazy dog comes out again. After 2 straight failures, the man completely loses courage. But to escape, he forces himself to press the switch again. This time he finally gets it right. To be safe, he sticks a piece of sushi on it as a marker. After that, he quickly uses the rope to get the key, but the rope is too short. When he is at a loss, he accidentally sees a plunger. This gives him an idea. Use the suction of the plunger to press the switch, then swing over to get the key. After a series of precise moves, he reaches the exit again. Without hesitation, he puts the key in. Hearing the click, he almost shouts out loud. Finally he can leave, but when he tries to open the door, it will not budge. Turns out it is a double lock. Besides the one below, there is a code lock above. He angrily picks up the plunger, and throws it, accidentally summoning the black guy again. When the other leaves, the man suddenly notices the numbers on his head. That is the password. Then he quickly uses the rope to shuttle back and forth, finally unlocking the code lock, and opening the door. He thinks it is the exit, but it is actually a smaller sealed room. Not only that, he gets stuck in the middle of the door. The man cannot help but cry. After all that effort, he still has not escaped. Thinking back, life with blind boxes was not bad. At least no need to worry about food and water, and lots of fun things, doing nothing all day. No need to work, no car loan or mortgage, and surprises at any moment. Now he is trapped in this tiny compartment, with nothing inside. Just then a breeze blows in. He cannot believe his eyes as he looks at the plank beside him, carefully reaching out his hand. It is actually a sliding door. Just like that, the man finally escapes. It was all just a dream. Would you want to have a dream like this?